So embarrassed watching you undress. Can't take my eyes off you.
Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot Oracle, and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
What is going on? Bardman, thank you for your donation. Woo-woo, welcome back, and thank you for your donation. Joan, Torima, Zimmy, what is going on? Welcome to the stream, everybody. Good to see y'all. Good to see everybody this fine Sunday night. Sunday is my, another manic Monday. Wish it was Sunday. Sunday's my fun day is what I'm saying. So Sunday's my fun day, Anyway, Torima, welcome. Diana, welcome. How you doing? Good to see you. Barman, welcome. Joan, welcome. Zimmy, I think we're good. All right, I think we're good. All right, let's find out. JT has a question from last time. What do I need to know about this particular situation? Let's find out what's going on. Joe, welcome. How you doing? Good to see you. All right, we'll see what's going on with all of that. What kind of things do we need to know about this situation? What kind of interesting things are in this situation indeed? Happy Sunday, Ricky. Welcome. How you doing? Good to see you. All right. The situation, you got caught up into something you didn't want to get caught up into. Definitely something that was unexpected or something that didn't need to be there, something that could have been skipped. Josh, welcome. Joanna, welcome as well. Something that could have been skipped, something that overall needed to not happen. I think that it just needed to not happen, but we had it happen, so we have to sort of deal with it in the first place. This is something to where people were watching the outcome. People are interested to see where this goes, or at least to see where everything settles down at the end of the day. Linda, welcome. Good to see you. All right. Things need to settle down at the end of the day. So people are kind of watching, waiting for that to happen. Indeed. Magician says you're able to make it through the situation. It's not something where you're just stuck. You have no outlets. You're definitely able to make it through this. Everything is going to be okay at the end of the day. The Magician says that you have the power, the know-how, and the ability to get that done. So I think that is going to be very important indeed for you to know. The star also says that eventually you would have hit the situation anyway. It feels like that the situation just sort of, it was something that was going to happen, that needed to happen for whatever reason. Maybe, I don't know, maybe for the life experience, or maybe for basically for a lesson, some type of lesson embedded within it. So that sort of says that needed to happen eventually for this particular matter. Anyway, how is my friendship with Drew P? RR, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. RR wants to know about D. Logan, thank you for your very generous donation. I appreciate that. All right, let's find out. Offering with a spirit. I guess that means right. Sure. Okay. Well, Logan, thank you very much for your very generous donation. I greatly appreciate that. Very generous. And I appreciate it as well. Yeah. Suntal Ak. Sure. Why not? Sounds good. Sounds good. I'm glad the spirits are on my side tonight. That's all I needed. That's all I needed in life is a little bit of spirit. There we go. Lonnie, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Andrew, welcome to the stream as well. Andrew, I need to contact you. Andrew, you're going to have a card within the Tasty Tarot. So I need to make a character of you or a caricature of you and basically let me know what card you want to be in and all this other stuff. It'll be kind of fun. Anyway, so how's the friendship with Drew? Is Drew all right? Is Drew decent? Drew looks pretty good. I mean, this looks like a pretty clean friendship, a decent friendship. The Six of Wands. Joe, thank you for your generous donation. I appreciate you. You have a sort of a Six of Wands feel here. This is looking like basically better together, as they say, right? Better together. We're better together than we are apart. So I think that's kind of the feel here. We're better together than we are apart as far as the situation, just this friendship, this connection is concerned. Now, this is something that is emotionally taxing sometimes, but I think overall it is something that's nice, and overall it's something that is appreciable, is something that you like, is something that's pretty decent. So the friendship says, even though we do have some issues, maybe some disagreements with all of that, Aquarian Sunrise, welcome to the stream. We have some disagreements. I think the connection is there. The connection is pretty cool and tight as well. Now, the 3 says working together for projects is one of the key components of this. Bottom line, working together on projects is a key component. A lot of times, okay, let me give you an example. I'm making Tasty Tarot cards, right? I'm coming out with the Tasty Tarot cards, and Christina will come out with these ideas that are just fantastic. Like she came out with this idea here with like the panda idea for that card. Lonnie, thank you for your generous donation. She came up with this idea for this panda and stuff. I'm just saying, when you get together with some people and you put your heads together, like the innovation, the cool stuff that comes out is much better than you would have been by yourself. Absolutely. Much better than you would have been by yourself. So I think that's something that sort of come in here. That's something very important. So overall, it looks pretty clean. Looks pretty decent indeed. All right. We got woo-woo. Just see, give a crap about me anymore? Just see, give a crap about me anymore? Does C love me? If C doesn't love me, there's always D. And I mean, RR has one. It will decontact me tomorrow. I mean, if C doesn't work out, I'm just saying, if C doesn't work out, all right, woo-woo, does C really care about you? Woo-woo, I care about you. Woo-woo, I care. That's all that matters. I mean, me, chat, everybody, we love you. And that's all that really matters at the end of the day. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So, that's all you need. All right, let's find out about, do they really care about me? I mean, King of Cups, the Hierophant, indeed the Strength. I do think that they care about you. Let's get a thumbs up for caring about woo-woo up in here is what I'm saying. Coyote the Gray, welcome. How you doing? By the way, Coyote the Gray has a Twitch channel. He does tarot cards, and it's cool. He's cool. He's got the cool beard. He's got the cool vibe. Go sub to Coyote the Gray's Twitch channel. Post your Twitch channel in chat. Anyway, does he really care about me? Yes. Hierophant, it's a little more caring. I mean, it's a little more caring than what you had expected. The King of Cups, they come off as distant sometimes. Woo, they come off as distant. They come off as somebody that's nonchalant, maybe a little bit too much so. But I think overall they do care about you. I think this is somebody that can be relied upon in the long term. I think they can be relied upon. So I think that's pretty cool indeed. So anyway, all right. I mean, I do think they do. I think they do. So let's find out what else is going on. All right. What else we got tonight? Josh, welcome. Yeah, Josh, this is, by the way, the Bloomin' Cat Tarot. In case you want some blooms and you want some cats, then you can get the Bloomin' Cat Tarot, by the way. RR. Will D contact me tomorrow? We've been waiting for some D. We need to find out if D's going to contact us. We're going to stick with the Bloomin' Cats right now. I think the Bloomin' Cats are going to let us know the good stuff. Star Light, Star Bright. 7 days expectation tonight. I got your reading in the queue, Star Bright. Thank you so much. Let's see. I mean, will D contact me tomorrow? I mean, it's a pretty simple question. Simple question. My cat's in my lap. My cat. Okay. My cat has been a little bit too active and too and 2, out of control lately. Basically, she has a lot of anxiety when I leave, right? Because I work from home, so I'm here a lot. And so when I leave, she has a lot of anxiety. I ended up getting CBD oil for her, and that has made a mountain of difference. Chill out a little bit. It's working wonders. Cappy, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. Let's see. Will D contact me tomorrow? The Star, Ace of Swords, Magician. This is a whole lot of yes. I mean, just from a tarot perspective, that's a clean cut yes. It's a clean cut yes, that's what I'm saying. The Star, the connection is there. There's something that's expected, something that needs to be there, something that is focused on that. Ace of Swords, the beginning of the communication, the initiation of something new, so good communication. And the Magician, I think that is a yes. That is a massive yes. RR, I mean, that is rock solid. That's not like a hint of a yes. That is more of a rock solid yes. So that's what I'm saying. Just a rock solid yes. Heard it helps for pets. I mean, I don't know. I mean, when they're like tearing their hair out and stuff, it's like, I don't know. But it seems to make a difference. I'd use just a little bit. Aquarian Sunrise, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Again, Logan, thank you so much for your donation and for your contribution. I greatly appreciate you. All right. Will I be full-time at my current job by April 1st? April Fool's Day. Joe, you picked a good day. I mean, what if they tell you you're full-time and then they say, April Fools? I mean, Joe, what are you going to do? What are you going to do, Joe? I mean, Joe, that's going to be kind of weird. It's going to be kind of weird if they say you're full-time and then they April Fools you. I mean, if I'm going to April Fool somebody, I'm going to get the golden wheel and April Fool them with that. Is what I'm saying. April Fool them with that. And hopefully, Crystal gets a new cat Friday. Crystal, that is awesome. Post to Instagram so we can see. That's going to be great. Anyway, Joe wants a full-time job. April 1st. That's a pretty good distance. That's enough, right? That is enough to where we get the Emperor. Oh, that's nice. The Tower, 8 of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. I think you're able to get something by then, but it's not full time. I'm just saying, I think you're able to get to something by then, but it's just not full time. I do think that there are other opportunities there. So maybe we can graduate into full time. Maybe we can get a, something that's temporary or something that's contract to hire or whatever. Anyway, the Emperor says you're about to come into a place where you can have the power, you can have the abilities to get that done, to get that connection, to find that job that you need. But the Tower says that just that structural integrity that you need, the structural integrity of everything being rock solid, everything being perfect, everything being full time and whatnot, just isn't there. It just isn't there. The Tower, along with the 8 of Swords, with the restriction, the pulled back on the precipice of a cliff even. It feels like that this is just not possible to get done. But I do think you have something that could be contract to hire or something that could be a little bit more, in line with something that would have that in the future. But I mean, I'm just saying, it doesn't look like a full-time. What would I see for a full-time job? Joe, the Chariot, the 8 of Pentacles would be great. 3 of Pentacles would be fantastic. Even an Ace of Pentacles, I'll take that as like a Kmart or a Walmart version of that. Wheel of Fortune, be fantastic. 10 of Pentacles, even a 10 of Cups, I'll take that. A 6 of Pentacles, I'll take that. I'm just dry. It's just dry over here, Joe. You're looking at part-time. The Tower, the structural integrity, the big time, the big tower, the big company, just doesn't feel like that we can get that. The structural integrity is not there. The 8 of Swords talks about sort of pulling back and having restrictions and not able to get there where we need it. And the Ace of Wands, we have to keep going. But the Ace of Wands isn't a beginning. It is a good beginning. It's a beginning of fire, something that we can chase, something that we can make happen. Overall, I think you're going to have something that has a potential, maybe contract to hire, maybe something in that vein, but I just don't see full-time by April 1st. Just don't see full-time by April 1st. So there we go. Anyway, all right. Maybe it's a different opportunity. Maybe you have a different job. Maybe there is a lateral move that you can take into another section that could get you full-time. I mean, there's 100 different options here, but it just doesn't look like full-time at your current job by April 1st. So this could be 100 different things, 100 different things, ways to do that. You may even have a new job or something like that, but I didn't really see any new job cards with that. Overall, it just looks challenged to get that done. Neve, welcome to the stream. RR, thank you for your other donation. And J Mad, welcome as well. Welcome as well. Lonnie is up in the house. When will the Gemini reach out and get some reconciliation? Get some lovemaking back in the Gemini lovemaking. That's what I'm talking. We're going to the Tarot Tower, and we're getting the Gemini Lovemaking deck itself, otherwise known as the Modern Love Tarot. The Modern Love Tarot. You got. At some point, you got to get this out of the deck. At some point, you have to get this out and use it because it is beautiful. I'm just saying, this is a wonderful deck. This is one of my favorite decks for love readings. Man, I need to get like just a big collection of love reading decks and get all that stuff done. By the way, we got still got a mountain of decks to unbox. We got even more decks that we need to unbox. I need to get serious and just start unboxing all of these. Life gets in the way. Life gets in the way. I used to have no life, so I would pretty regular on the videos, but now that I have life, maybe not so much. YouTube user, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that. When will this Gemini reach out, get a reconciliation down, getting it on? Reconciliation is coming up. 10 of Swords. Oh my, Emperor of the Moon. Moon, I'm looking at a timeline here. Now, Lonnie, you know the Moon. You know the Moon's a problem card. The Moon's a weird card. It says either a timeline. In other words, you're talking about months. It also says intuition. It also says communication, or sort of that vibe between two people. It also says an adventure going from one place to the next, from the sea into the land. There's a lot of different things that it can say. In this instance, since you did ask for a time frame, I think we're looking at that, hinting at a time frame here. What can we get from this time frame? 10 of Swords, sort of a cutting, a termination card, pulling back, not having at full steam. The Emperor taking command, but also a little bit of the for action with the Wands. I really think you're looking at 2 to 4 months. I think it's 2 to 4 months is when we're looking at getting this done. YouTube user, thank you for your other donation. You got the 2, you got the 4, you got the 10 of Swords in between. It feels like there is a hard cut. In other words, it's hard to get them to recognize. It's hard to get them opened up and to communicate and to tell you the real intentions or what they're doing. It was like they just in a hidey hole. It's hard to get them out of it at this point. I think you're looking at 2 to 4 months at this time. The Moon obviously being a full cycle, full month type of thing, and 2 to 4 within here as well. The Emperor does say that when they reach out, this is going to be something is a limited time frame to accept it or to get in there and to sort of do that. But I think, again, 2 to 4 months, I think we have a possibility of getting that reconciliation out and sort of, reaching out and trying to figure out what is next in the grand scheme of love and love making. Message from the spirit guides. Woo woo wants to know. A little spirit guides. We can do that. Let's not use this. Let's use the Key Tarot. It has been a minute. It has been a minute since we, by the way, I have the new, thanks to Christina, I have the new Northern Animal Tarot. That's right. The one that was paper thin is now back, and they made it thicker. They made it thicker. They fixed the graphics. They did all of that stuff. And I am going to have an exhaustive review I'm going to be honest. Here. My review is going to be very thorough, maybe too much thorough. So I have opinions about this particular deck, and you're going to hear them in the review. So if you're not quite prepared for my opinions, you're about to hear those in this review because it is kind of harsh in some ways. I'll give you a hint. I got one of their old cards and I put it on my phone and I color corrected it on my phone. and it looked like the new card. So it looked like that all they had to do was to pull their graphics into Photoshop or whatever, clean it up, and just basically crisp it up a little bit. And then I'm actually going to show you the filters that you can use in Photoshop that could have fixed their card for them. And all they had to do was that. But they didn't apparently. But they did now, but before. Anyway, I mean, you know, that's I got opinions. And because I'm technical, I got technical opinions as well. So it's a little harsh. So if you just love this deck, you're gonna be a little bit of a reality check when you see my opinions. Anyway, all right, message from the spirit guides. Ooh, let's get it done. 4 of Cups, 5 of Swords, and the 7 of Cups. This is something woo-woo. J Matt, thank you for your donation. I appreciate it. This is something woo-woo. You're ready for the next stage. This is it, okay? You're ready for the next stage. You need to do something right now. Woo-woo, you ready for this next stage? NBC, holy moly, NBC. NBC, it's been like a decade since I've seen you. It is good to see you, NBC. Anyway, I mean, woo-woo, it's time for the next stage, the 4 of Cups. You've been looking, you've been scanning. I think you're hesitant. I think you're a little bit reticent in moving to this next stage, okay? The 4 of Cups. Normally, this is like being offered something you don't want. In this particular instance, you're looking at a mountain. You're looking at a lot of obstacles in your way. And it does feel like that this is a little bit tough to climb. We have to swim through this. We have to climb through the mountain. It feels like a lot. But I think you're ready to move into the next stage right now. 5 of Swords also says there's either competition, people in your way with that. But the 7 of Cups, there's multiple ways around it. You can get in a boat. You can get mountain climbing gear. Whatever you need, you can go around it. There's a lot of ways to do this. The 7 of Cups says go into the next stage. We need to embrace that. We need to sort of chase that right now. Divine Goddess, thank you for your donation. But it's definitely something where you need to chase it. You need to get going. Message from the spirit guides say get going, keep going. The things that have been paused, the things that have been sort of put back in the background, you want to get those into the foreground and get that moving as soon as you can. At least that is what I say. Samantha, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, got YouTube user N feels for me. I still got no contact, and then A feels what their intentions are as well. We'll keep using the key tarot since it's already out. It's already out here. I mean, we already pulled it out. We might as well show it off is what I'm saying. It's what I'm saying. Anyway, who else enjoyed? Christina, welcome. How you doing? Good to see you. All right, let's see. Yeah, good looking cards. These are pretty cool looking cards. You got the little nipple action going on here too. I mean, you got the little tassels. I'm just saying, a little sticky tassels or whatever. I don't know what those is. What do you call those? But you know, I'm not stripper verbose. I don't know. I mean, not tassels. It's stickies. I don't know. Maybe somebody can chime in here. Anyway, N feels for me there's no contact. There's no contact for a reason still. N's busy. N's got his thing going on. N's sort of in that mode of doing their own thing. Samantha, thank you for your donation. You got the sun into the devil. The sun has lit it up. The sun has illuminated a lot of different things, but the devil has sort of hidden those or obscured those. So look, even though it's out in the open, it's obscured a little bit. You don't actually see everything that is involved with here. You have the Hanged Man. Again, their attitude changes, and that's just the way it goes. So they're in that attitude change mode where they're about to hit that pretty hardcore. And still feels confused and still feels like they have control, but they just don't. They just don't at the end of the day. Pasties. All right. See, I don't know the terminology. I'm not good with that terminology, but you know, that's it. I mean, I'm just not, you know, I'm an innocent, boring kind of person. Anyway, I'm a very boring individual. If you don't know me, I'm very boring. Even though I have magic, even though I do, you know, I'm kind of boring. Anyway, Ace feels for me, no intentions. And what kind of intentions, actions do we have going on yet? You know, I need to get out more. I think that need to get out more and all of that other stuff. Anyway, you did an artistic show, pasties are worn. I can say I did that. I mean, hey, there's probably some good magic tricks with pasties. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, a magic trick I used to do and I did on the cruise was card to bra. Card to bra is really good. It takes no skill. It's very easy. And then, you know, so anyway, me and Christina did card to bra, like 90% of the tricks that we did. Queen Famous, welcome. How you doing? Good to see you. All right. Like people that just joined, they're like, what in the world's going on in this stream? Anyway, A, what about A? Pam, thank you for your donation. 7 of Wands in the Chariot. This is somebody who's not ready to get in touch yet. They're not ready, but they still want to. They are pulled back a little bit. And that's the feeling, right? I mean, they added you, then they pulled back. They added you, don't say anything. They're giving you confusing messages. 7 of Wands, I'm being defensive, but the Chariot at the same time, I want to take some action. I want to contact you. I want to get all of that other stuff. I mean, it is the Knight of Swords. When they come around, they're going to come around hard. I mean, this is a Chariot with the Knight of Swords, 2 big, hard movement cards. When they come, they are going full steam ahead, and that is going to be important indeed. So there you go. I think A feels that way. They want to contact you, but they don't. They don't know where it's going to go. A hates the unknown. A wishes the unknown would just go away. But, you know, life is all about the unknown sometimes. Sometimes you just got to embrace it. You and Christina in Vegas. Yeah, I don't think that'd be any good. Cappy, speaking of pasties, there's Vegas. Cappy Ram, advice for the video chat with the Aquarius tonight. Ooh, what kind of things are we going to go there? What kind of video chat are we going to do? Maybe you can wear pasties in the video chat? I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, you know, this is the place for life advice. This is the place where you can get the best life advice you'll ever find. It's right here. It's right here. Some pasties on the video chat with the Aquarius is what I'm saying. All right, anyway. All right, any advice, any real advice for the video chat to see what is going on, to see what is going in, see what's going on, to see what kind of things we're going to get at the end of the day. I mean, yeah. Knight of Wands is starting the 6 of Swords. Oh, my. This is going to be longer than you think it's going to be. This feels like there's no substance in this video chat at all. There's no substance here at all. The Knight of Wands. I don't think you want to be there. It feels like that they don't want to be there or you don't want to be there. Somebody has just checked out. I mean, just completely checked out. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know where it's going to go. The Knight of Wands. Somebody just doesn't care at this point. The Star. Necessary to get the video chat now. It's necessary to get it out there, right? Pasties or no pasties, you got to get it going. Sheila, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. And the 6 of Swords. Going to be a little bit longer chat than you expected. Bottom line. Linda, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. A lot of donations tonight. Thank you all for your very generous donations tonight. I greatly appreciate all of y'all. Star Bright, you didn't get stiffed. You're next. Anyway, yeah. The 6 of Swords, longer video chat than you expected. I mean, you know, you may want to keep the vibe up with some pasties or, you know, or something like that. Something like that. You need to keep the vibe going. Starlight, Star Bright, next 7 days tonight. All right, let's find out. Next 7 days. That is going to be, I mean, all the way into Sunday. All the way into Sunday. That should be interesting indeed. What kind of things can we get into all the way into Sunday is what I want to know. All right. Last time I donated was $100. Really? I think I remember that. I think I do. Sheila, that was nuts. That was bananas. Anyway, all right. Next 7 days. What is going to happen? Man, the Fool, 8 of Wands, the Knight of Wands. Why do we got 3 movement cards? Starlight, Star Bright. Why do we got 3 movement cards tonight? Something's going on. Something's going on. I think you're about to be called somewhere. I think you're about to be called out. You are about to be called out, and you are about to be called forth into something bigger and better. I mean, you're about to get an important call is what I think. You got the Fool. That is what is important here. The Fool. It is something that needs to be adventured. It is something that's waiting there for you. The door is open. There's something waiting. There's something in the sidelines that you need to address with this. The Fool says the adventure is coming, and it is coming strong. Eight of Wands being a big movement card. When it comes, you need to take action immediately. Don't wait. Don't wait. Get it done. Get it open. Get it moving. Get all that excitement out there. The Eight of Wands says move, 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 and move. You got to get your ass moving with this. Knight of Wands, it says as you're moving, make up anything that needs to be done. Okay, because a lot of times, you will get in a situation where you want to think it over. You can't. It's going to ride past you. It's like a train, right? The train's starting. You need to get on. If you don't, you're going to have some problems. You are going to have some problems. I think that's where it is at. LA, thank you for your donation over PayPal. I greatly appreciate you. Got a couple of white fly tarots tonight. Look at this. This place is bananas tonight. It is full steam ahead with the pasties. How's my week going to be? Aquarius Sunrise wants to know. Aquarius Sunrise, like, look, I got Monday coming up. Monday is a holiday for some of us. Monday's a holiday for some of us. But if you're not on that schedule, Monday might not be a holiday, but if it is, hey, that's a nice short week. That's what I'm talking about, Aquarius. I hope you have Monday off. That's what I'm saying. By the way, in case you wonder what this deck is, I mean, a lot of people are like, hey, you need to tell me the cards that you're using. And I'm like, okay, it is the Phantom A Tarot deck. The Phantom Tarot deck, sorry. SP, thank you for your donation. Let's look at kind of things we got going on. I mean, maybe a 4-day week, maybe. I mean, chime in, Aquarian. You get that? You get the President's Day off? Let us know. Just in case you do or don't, we're going to go for all week. Nine of Pentacles. Getting stuff done week. Nice. I like it. Like it. Sheila, it's for you. Sheila, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Getting stuff done week. Getting stuff done week. I like it. Nine of Pentacles. You're really getting a reward for the stuff that you've been doing too. You really, really are in that mode of I know what I've done. I'm proud of some of my accomplishments. It's time to cash out. It's time to cash out with this. The Nine of Pentacles is very important. Why are we cashing out? Because the Fool says there's other things happening. There's other things that we need to be chasing. And the Devil right next to the Fool says, watch what you step in, because there's some dog poo out there. There is some dog poo out there. You need to watch what you step in this week. I think there are some issues going on. King of Pentacles right on the other end of that Nine of Pentacles. Interesting combo, okay? Think what that means is I am getting reward for my work. I am getting reward for all the stuff that I've been doing, and it is going to be pretty good size. Aquarius, I don't think it's going to be small. I think it's going to be pretty good size reward for what you have been doing. It's like you finally get something that we've been waiting for. We finally get the conclusion, the result that we have been looking at this point. And I think that is what is important in this reading. So I like it. That's a nice week. It's like we're rolling down to the very end. And the end has some rewards. D's current feelings for me. How are we going to get the D? How are we going to feel up the D? We're going to find out what the D feels for us. The D feels for us because
Everybody loves the D.
Because we need to find out how the deal feels for us. Death, Seven of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. Not too good. I think he had another one of these readings where it was pretty bad. Yeah, not too good. Just saying, tarot fun now. Welcome. Good to see you. Not too good right now. You have a little death changes happening. Seven of Pentacles. I'm trying. I'm putting it out there. I'm trying to get this done. I'm getting my movement. I'm getting everything out there. But all of a sudden, it's like the 10 of Wands. This is too much. You need to let D do their own thing at this point because that 10 of Wands is like the more we load up on them, the more we have expectations, the more we try to get stuff done, the more we add to the stress. It just doesn't work. It just doesn't work right now. You just have that death card. You need to let them go through the changes, through the updates, and then stack it on. Then you stack it on. You got D, come on in here. Come on in here, D. We got a nice, okay, but yeah, you need to let it happen, and then you can stack it on. But stacking anything on right now, it does not work. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, YouTube user, what is Jocelyn? YouTube user, thank you for your gazillionth donation. I appreciate that. What's Jocelyn's issue with you? What's Jocelyn hate me so much? Why does Jocelyn hate me so much? Okay, now somebody is asking me for a sponsorship. All right, here's what's funny. All right, so this person wants me to sponsor the Ridge wallet. This person wants me to sponsor the Ridge wallet. Now, the funny part is the Ridge wallet looks like something for dudes. And 85 to 87% of my audience is women. So I'm like, I'm not going to do a sponsorship for a dude's wallet when 87% of my audience is women. That doesn't make any sense for me. That seems like a bad idea. I mean, that seems like a way to let people just tune out really quickly. Like what? This is a dude's wallet. I mean, this is a dude's wallet. I'm not going to promote a dude's wallet on a stream and a channel with 87, according to Google, with 87% women. That doesn't make any sense. Just saying. Vanessa, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Only 13 likes. Oh my God. Y'all need to hit that like and sub. If you hit that like and sub, I'll love you for life. I mean, I literally will love you for life. The rest of your life, I will personally love you.
Love you.
I'm just saying, I will personally love you. Joanna, thank you for your donation. But I'm just saying, I mean, you know, you don't get that guarantee anywhere else. Where else do you get a guarantee like that? That's what I'm saying. Where else do you get a guarantee like that? Well, I will love you for your whole life, just for one like and sub, just for tonight. I'm just saying, it's Sunday night. It's only just for tonight. All right, we'll find out. I buy for me no husband. I mean, you know, it's like one of those wallet. Okay, it's like one of these. It's like, let me see if I can. You hear the unzipping. That doesn't sound good, but okay, it's like the. So it's like one of these. It's like a little thin wallet, but it's fancy. It's like one of these with a little thin wallet, but it's kind of fancy. Anyway, I'm just saying, not so, you know. Anyway, all right. What the hell is wrong with Jocelyn is the question. And I think that is very important indeed. The Five of Cups into the Sun. They're just miserable. It's just a miserable kind of person here. The Five of Cups, they're not happy. They're not happy with anything. They expect miracles. They expect a unicorn. They're just not happy, okay? They're not happy. The Sun. This is somebody who is overly critical and basically just looking for something negative. If there's nothing negative, they'll find it anyway. They'll find it. They always will do that. They always will do that. Sheila, I'd love to do a collab with you. Contact me in the email down below. Not of Cups, though. You can warm up to them. You just need to figure out what they want. You can warm up to them. It's not you. It's just they're a little high maintenance. High Priestess, thank you for your donation. And what is next? Well, I mean, you know, it's not you. Who I end up dating this year, N or A or somebody else? All right, we'll go for N over here. We'll go for A over here, and we'll go for somebody else over here. So N, A, somebody else. Let's figure out which one can we date? Which one can we be humping at the end of the day? Oh, man, will I get my income tax soon? I don't know. Let's find out. So N, A, somebody new. I really think A is going to be the optimal choice this year. You know what I mean? I mean, the 10 of Cups, that kind of wins. You don't really have any competition when you have a 10 of Cups on the table. Is what I'm saying. Seven of Coins. N is going to be up in there, but N is going to be a little bit of maintenance. A little bit of maintenance with that. A is going to have the best possibility. Two of Swords. I mean, you're not really in the market for anybody else. It seems like you're just not in that market where you're just like, oh, I need to find somebody. You're not really chasing very much of anybody else. Anyway, I mean, just, this is where J. Matt, why did Carlos ask about me? What's going on with Carlos? Is Carlos serious right now? Is Carlos serious right now? Let's find out what's going on. Find out what's going on with that. I'm going to use the Tarot of Oppositions. Now, I do. All right, Pamela, you don't need to repost. You are 4-way. Pam, you are 4-way, my friend. You are 4-way. It's a Tarot Oracle show. So it always takes a while to get the readings in. Veronica, thank you for your donation. So you got to be patient with me. I'm sorry. You got to be a little patient with me on that. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Why did Carlos ask about me? What kind of things are they looking for? Do they have some questions? Like, what are they doing? 6 of Wands. Do they really like you? This person, they really like you. Liz, I got your PayPal donation. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I mean, this is somebody that really kind of likes you. I mean, you don't get a 6 of Wands over here. You don't get a World in here. Get the Hanged Man, get the 5 of Swords reversed. I think that's okay. Reversed with a lot of rain. Thank you for your donation. I think overall they're asking because they like you, but they really don't know what your opinion is of them, or they don't know what else is going on. I think there's a situation that they know that you may not know, right? Or there's a situation where there's something weird going on. And they kind of want to get some clarity on it. The World, they're missing information. They don't have everything that they need. They're sort of missing some of the information that they need. But anyway, the World being here, it just says I'm not capable. I don't have everything that I need to move forward, to sort of run forward with this. 6 of Wands, I think this is victorious. I like you. I think this is a good opportunity with this. But the Hanged Man, it just says that there's something missing. Something doesn't make sense about the situation. And they need info. It's like they're getting fed information from somebody else, possibly, with the 5 of Swords, Lord of the Feet. They're getting some information rained down, and they just don't know how to process it. They don't know where to go with it, etc., etc. I think that's kind of important here. Anyway, it's almost like they're getting information. They don't know how to process it. They like you, but they're getting some weird things. They're trying to figure out what's going on. Anyway, NBC. Will I get the part-time job at WJ? Wall Street Journal? Is that Wall Street Journal? Let's find out. I do notice that guys reading tarot are less common. Yeah. And again, Coyote in chat has a Twitch channel with reading tarot on that. And, that's pretty, Twitch is a rough place. If you think YouTube's bad, Twitch is a rough school. Twitch is not an easy place to be. Anyway, Veronica, thank you for your other donation. Twitch is bad. So go over there, support Coyote. I think you'll be all right. Anyway, the Fool, right side up. I like that. I'm going to say yes for the Fool. You got an 8 of Pentacles, right side up. You got the Emperor reversed. It's almost like there's some situation you're not going to be capable of doing once you get in there, but I think you're going to get in there. Overall, I like a thumbs up with this. NBC, it's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've seen you. I think it's been like months. NBC, it's been months. I'm drinking some water. But NBC, I think you're going to get it. 8 of Pentacles, pretty solid. Fool's pretty solid. Especially Fool wandering into the 8 of Pentacles, pretty solid. I like it. I think that's like one of those readings where everything just makes sense. Everything makes sense with it. I like it. Anyway, we got another donation over here. We got Samantha. Yes, Samantha. Okay, Samantha had 2. All right, Samantha, let's see what your question was. Samantha's got a couple of questions. Alyssa's current feelings for me? Let's find out what Alyssa's doing over there. I'm going to be in Alyssa reading. If I'm going to be in Alyssa reading, I'm going to go. with the lesser used deck, but still wonderful deck of the Labanco Tarot. The Labanco Tarot. There you go. It wasn't mentioned, but we'll be multicasting. Ooh, there you go. I don't know. Man, Twitch is rough. Twitch is like, especially with tarot, Twitch is harsh. I can't see doing that. I can't see doing that myself. That's one avenue. The problem with Twitch, okay, here's the problem with Twitch. If you're not streaming, you don't exist. That's the problem with Twitch. And my voice can only hold out for like an hour and a half, 2 hours tops, and then I'm done. Because I have a lot of high energy delivery, and I can't do that for 3, 4, 5. I'll die. But the problem with Twitch is if you're not streaming, you don't exist. Like nobody's going to find you if you're not streaming. So it's a problem. That's a problem. I don't think I could handle that. So most people that do Twitch will stream 8, 10, 24 hours sometimes. So that's very important to be out there every day for 5 hours, 8 hours or something like that. So people know you're out there and you do exist. Doing like what I'm doing for like an hour? No, I never make it. Anyway, Alyssa's current feelings for me. 2 of Cups, pretty solid. Pretty solid. 5 of Pentacles, good emotional connection, but just not there. But just not there physically, not there stability wise, not there. And that is harsh with it. The King of Swords, Alyssa's very critical right now. I don't think Alyssa's going to be open to very much at all at this point. They still like you. They still think that emotional connection's there, but everything else is just falling out of place. It's really like, you're trying to start a car, but you only have like, a quarter of a gallon of gas in it. So it's like, where are you really going to go? That's kind of the feel with this connection with that. Anyway, our Krista and Alyssa's still not speaking. Will they ever be cool again? Will they be cool? Maybe a little Labanco action with that. Let's find out if they're going to be cool indeed. Hopped on somebody else. Day 3 hours. My 3 a pounding headache when it's over. Man, yeah, that's pretty harsh. Yeah, anything over 2 hours, like that's just death. I'm getting too old. Veronica, thank you for your other donation. Mina, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Are they still not speaking? I think they started. I think they started to be cool again. I think they started to be cool again. Right? They started to be cool again. The 7 of Swords. I think they're getting in that mode of getting back together. The Page of Pentacles, I can restart this. We can start from the beginning. Page of Pentacles, we can have something that can be decent. And the Sun, it's going to get better over time. So I think they're band-aiding this thing up. They're band-aiding it up. I think it's going to look pretty good at the end of the day. I like it with that. If they're actually gonna be able to, put a defibrillator on this thing. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying they need a defibrillator pretty hardcore. Anyway, Pamela's finally up. Pamela's been asking about their reading. Pamela's like, what the hell's wrong with this fat man on YouTube? Talking about Twitch, talking about go to Coyote and sub Coyote's Twitch channel, and I ain't get my damn reading. I understand. Pam, I understand. Pam, if you're happy to finally be getting your reading, Pam, I'm just saying. Hit that like and sub. Hit that like and sub button if you're happy that Pam's finally getting a rating. It's been forever. I think Pam left a year ago. I think Pam was like, I asked my question in 2021. The hell's going on with this show, with this Tarot Oracle show? Jesus. All right, hit that like and sub, Pam. See, that makes the readings go by quicker. Anyway, all right. What are EF's true feelings for me and the connection? EF, connection, true feelings, temperance, judgment, hangman. Well, first off, Pam, after all this wait, you got all majors. So hey, there's that. There's that. That's pretty clean. Temperance says it's an okay connection. Nothing here just turns me on. Nothing here does. Judgment, hanged man, temperance as a comp is okay. This is something that's okay. I mean, it's all right. The temperance, if we blend well together, we're all right. I mean, this is an okay connection. The judgment, the rebirth, the reincarnation. Am I ready to get this back on track? Am I ready to get this back on track? Am I ready to just go full force and just dive head first into the pool? No. Ruthie, welcome to the stream. But the hanged man, it says we got a lot of ground to cover on this one. I mean, Pam, we got a lot of ground to cover on this one. I think this is something that hangs around, but it needs a defibrillator on it. This is definitely one that needs a defibrillator in order to get it going. You just got to get it going. And that's what's the important part here. Getting it going is going to be the pain point, you know. Once it's there, it's pretty smooth. It's pretty smooth. All majors, it's nice. But I mean, what's the future between M and N? I mean, they're right next to each other. I mean, they don't have far to travel. Linda, they don't have far to travel. This is a connection that does not have far to travel. Okay, M-N, elemental P is what I'm saying. SP's got a third question. Thank you for your third question, SP. Look at you out there being all fancy tonight. What is the future between M and N? I mean, if it was M and M, you could have some nice candies. You know, Eight of Cups says that I would just give up on this. I would just give up on this. Eight of Cups. What's going on, Linda? Why do we have an Eight of Cups? Why? This needs, all right, this needs some care. This needs some care applied to it. At some point, you need a little bit of care applied to this thing. Jesus, it just keeps getting worse. I wouldn't hold my breath. Eight of Cups is not a good card to start this out. That's like you start your car and it makes a noise as you're turning the key. You know what I'm saying? That's not good. Okay, you're driving your car and it's been like 30 miles and the car makes sort of a weird noise. That's, you know, that's like, yeah. But when you turn the key and it starts making a noise, that's bad. Okay, and that's what you got. You got the Eight of Cups. When you're turning the key to the car, it's making a funny noise already. Something's wrong here, especially with the Queen of Swords right next to it. I mean, what is going on within? The hell is wrong within at this point? I mean, N's got some things, M's got some issues to do. Can we work through this? Eight of Pentacles says, I can. If I have to, that's okay. But the Five of Pentacles, Linda, I mean, I'd cut bait now. Linda, you know I'm honest with you. Yeah, Linda, you know I'm straight up honest with you. I wouldn't put a lot of effort into this, okay? I wouldn't just sweat this much. SP's got 3 donations tonight. Look at you. SP, what things you got going on. Next 7 days, we already got third question. Okay, where's the second question? What the hell, SP, what the hell was your second question? Let me look. I got to scroll around. Hang on. Sorry about everybody. Sorry, but I got to scroll around. My SP's acting up. What if you could check? What am I currently manifesting? Ooh, that is a good question. SP wins the award tonight for the best question. I like it. I like a good question. And that is a well-worded question. Now, you saw it on the YouTube channel, so you kind of heisted it a little bit, but I'm just saying, you kind of heisted it a little bit. What are you manifesting? You're manifesting a 7 of Pentacles into the world. You're manifesting that hard work reaps rewards. That is where you're headed. And I think that's accurate. Hard work reaps rewards. SP, though. What about smart work? I think you're pigeonholing yourself here. I think you need to also realize that smart work reaps rewards as well. Smart work can get you where you need to be in a faster time. So intelligent 7 of Pentacles, planning these maybe with a machine, having somebody help you with that, doing not all the work yourself is still going to get you the rewards. So I think you're manifesting the hard work, it manifests rewards, but I think you should take a shortcut. I think you should take all the shortcuts that you can. In my deck, by the way, which I think sold almost like 500 copies. In my deck of cards, I cheated. And a lot of the backgrounds were just Photoshop. And that is working smarter, not harder. So I didn't have to sit there and diddle with that. I didn't have to sit there and get out all of the stuff and get out all the watercolor and get a particular brand of watercolor. I just did it. I did the background. A lot of the backgrounds were just straight Photoshop. So that is working smarter, not harder. And that is the kind of thing that maybe you could leverage in your quest for manifestation. Will I get a good salary package with my new job offer? Let's find out if SP is going to get a good package. Nothing says salary, nothing says happiness like a good package is what I'm saying. All right? Let's see what's going on. A little bit of the blooming tarot with this. Ten of Wands and the Empress. It's going to be okay. I don't think it's going to be just magnificent, but it's going to be okay. Sure. It'll be all right. It'll be something where you'd be like, yeah, I mean, that's acceptable. That's okay. I mean, that is all right, right? The Ten of Wands is not exactly something that's going to overwhelm me, but the Empress is, I'm pretty comfortable with it. I wouldn't kick it out of bed. That's what I'm saying, right? I'm going to get a package that I wouldn't kick out of bed. And I think that is important. High Priestess, screw you. You're four away. YouTube user, Joanna, Vanessa, High Priestess. Let me show you, by the way, the Q and D. We got High Priestess here. We got YouTube user, Vanessa, Joanna, and High Priestess. We are here. You are here. By the way, in case you're wondering where you're at, you're in here somewhere. There you go. I mean, yeah, you know, you're in there. You're in the mix. All right, YouTube user. Future M, I definitely won't reach out. What kind of future do we have together? What kind of future can we get together? Nothing says future. By the way, like the Bumbleberry Hollows deck is what I'm saying. The Bumbleberry Hollows deck. Carrie Lynn, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Looks like wet watercolor. It is, that is, most of the backgrounds are Photoshop. I did absolutely no work on 90% of those skies and other backgrounds in there. So I did the foreground and then I Photoshopped the rest and then I printed it. So, by the way, in case you wonder how to do some of that stuff, you need to join my Patreon where I'm having a class. I basically teach you how to do stuff like that. So, all the tips and tricks about creating your own tarot deck in there. Future me and N, Three of Cups. N's gonna do their other temptations right now, which is other people. The Three of Cups are gonna come around to you eventually. The Four of Wands are gonna try to build a stability, try to build a home, and you know, it's iffy at the end of the day. Six of Wands says we can make it work. Sure, you've made it work before. We can make it work again. Long term is going to be difficult. Long term is going to be difficult with N because they tend to just trash the relationship, bail on the relationship, make it not work. They just have that pattern. So the future is they're going to do their own thing with other people, come back. They're going to do their own thing with other people, come back, and they're going to make a home for a little bit, and then they're going to do a Six of Wands and just sort of make their way out by failing. Yeah, the self-esteem and their self-confidence is not really there. Anyway, Vanessa, 7-day forecast. We can still use a Bumbleberry Hollows for Vanessa. Look at you. Look at you, Vanessa. We're going to get it done over here. Get her done, as they say in Texas. I'm in Texas, by the way. You know, Texas. By the way, Texas, we're having a massive winter storm on Wednesday and Thursday. So I'm hoping that everything is okay with my power. But Wednesday and Thursday, massive winter storm, like end of the world winter storm for Texas. So let's see what happens. They fixed the Texas grid from last year. We should be okay. We should be fine. Should be fine. But letting you know, it's going to be chilly up in here. Next 7 days, Vanessa. 3 of Swords. I would avoid contact with anybody that you just feel weird about. I would avoid contact. I would skip contact with anybody that you feel weird about. So the 3 of Swords, heartbreak. I would avoid anything that's kind of weirding you out. Dodge it. Because the 8 of Cups says it's better to get out of it than to hop in it at that point. It's better to get out of it than to hop in it. I think you understand once you kind of get in that mode with this. YouTube user, thank you for your other donation. Yeah, High Priestess, you're pretty close to me. You're pretty close to me. So High Priestess, what's going to happen is we're going to have Wednesday is going to be like snow, sleet, ice galore. Thursday is going to be more of the same. And then Thursday night, it's going to hard freeze, like 18 degree or something. Anyway, you're going to have some weird situations coming up, Vanessa. Have some weird situations coming up. Bail on what you can as far as communication with others. The 6 of Pentacles says, basically, you're going to save yourself a lot of money or save yourself a lot of time with this. You save yourself a lot of money, a lot of time with this. Anyway, that is going to be it. That is going to be it indeed. All right. Now I need to get to the PayPal donations. We get to the PayPal donations with the Wonder World Tarot. It is right here. It is right here indeed. So this is for Liz. Liz wanted to know. Career, okay, career opportunities. Yes, I can spell. What career opportunities do we have going on? Can we get done? I think that is going to be the important part. What career opportunities are in there, are up on this? Let's find out. Kind of career things. Liz, you got a couple of things. Like immediately, Liz, immediately, you got something coming. 10 of Wands. Yeah, ended. 3 of Wands. Okay. You have basically something that's too good to be true, and then you have something that is pretty balanced. Too good to be true. I think it is too good to be true. Can we do it? Yes. Can we make this happen? Yes. The 10 of Wands says we can, but it is going to be hardcore. It is going to be hardcore in this. The 10 of Wands. I think if it's too good to be true, I think they're going to work you to death, quite frankly. Coco, welcome. It's good to see you again. Been waiting for you, Coco. But the 3 of Wands, just keep looking. All right, Liz, too good to be true, skip it. The 3 of Wands, just keep looking, keep scanning, and get into the environment. I think you're going to have some better opportunities out there. I think that's going to be important for you. Because the King of Wands says you can put your effort into something new that is going to be exhilarating, exciting. It's going to be full power, full steam. I think you should do that instead. So the next opportunity out there is going to make it happen. Rose, thank you for your donation. But the Tower. The Tower says it's tricky out there as far as your career goes right now. It feels like the environment, it feels like things out there are a little bit trickier than they should be. You do have to play chess at this point. The Tower, you do need to play the chess game. You do need to be better than everybody else. You do need to get it going. So that is going to be something where your expertise comes into play here. First opportunity too good to be true, skip it. Next one, I'll say get it, but I would go ahead and go full steam on the second one, because the second one is going to be great. Is going to be great. SP, I think I did it indeed. Go back and let me know. By the way, we're ending soon now. We're wrapping up the readings. We got a gazillion readings to go. I think we're going to be pretty clean tonight. Joanna is wanted to know. HK, thank you for your 2 donations. Samantha, thank you for your other donation. What do I need to know about my relationship, Joanna? About your love, your relationship, your passion. Maybe it's a friend or something. I don't know. Maybe let's find out what's going on with that. The Lovers, the Hierophant, Jesus. That's not what you need to know. It's important. Keep going. It's important. Keep going. I think that is going to be important here. The Lover says the true purpose, the true chase is going to be out there. It is going to be important, and I like it. HK, thank you for your third donation. The Lover says go forth and get it done. Get it done. I think that's going to be the critical part here. Hierophant says the relationship is more serious than you know. It really is. It's more serious than you know. Four of Wands, this is a capable relationship. It is something that works. Joanna, it's pretty clean. It's solid. Joanna, can we get you the love balloons? We get you the love balloons? Maybe. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Joanna, that's a nice, you don't usually get reads like that. That is nice. Now for Dallas themselves, the High Priestess wants to know. What does the High Priestess want to know with that? Let's find out what is going on. Samantha, thank you for your other donation. High Priestess wants to know. Let's see. Will I get my income tax soon? Will I get cashed out? Will I do that? Can I find that? Can I locate it? No, it's going to be. Now, High Priestess, there is an article that came out that said they're running late. Basically, they're running late, okay? Two of Swords, it's in the queue. They have to get to it. Six of Swords, it's going to take longer than expected, a little bit longer than expected. So not anytime soon. It's going to be a little bit. Divine Goddess, you are in the queue. Please stop posting Divine Goddess. You're in the queue. Anyway, Two of Swords and the Six of Swords. It's clean. It's coming up. And it's going to be okay. It is going to be okay at the end of the day. But no, it's going to be a little bit later than what you had expected. Anyway, Veronica, why did Mackle the Capricorn ghost me? Why are people getting ghosted tonight? Ain't nobody got time for a ghosting. Nobody has time for a ghosting. Ain't nobody got time for that. Let's find out. What is going with this? We got the Curious Creatures. There you go. The Curious Creatures indeed is going to be there. The Curious Creatures gets it done. We use this for a little bit. Maybe some Veronica reads going on. Veronica reads going on. Anyway, why did Michael the Capricorn ghost me? Like, what is going on with all that? Why do people ghost people nowadays? Two of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Three of Cups, because they got something going on with somebody else. They got something going on with somebody else. Yeah, the Two of Pentacles, they had to make a decision, Veronica. They chose. The Magician, a little bit on the selfish side, maybe. Three of Cups, they got the third-party situation. A third-party situation going on over here. And they are, they're doing something with something else. They're doing something with somebody else, it seems. It seems like, that's what I'm saying. It seems that Three of Cups, a lot of times it doesn't mean, but sometimes it does. We got four Veronicas, and NN is going to be after that. And then we got the Divine Goddess. There you go. All right, let's get all four of these knocked out at the same time. Come back to NN. Will Michael the Capricorn reach out to me? When are they going to be reaching out to me? We use the Curious Creatures for all. I love this deck. This is one of the decks that I wish I would have made. There's a lot of decks that have been putting out that are fantastic ideas, and I'm like, oh, why didn't I think of that? That's so easy. It's such a good idea. But will Michael the Capricorn reach out to me? King of Cups. Michael's very evasive. They are. But they're going to be leaping off that cliff soon. They are going to be leaping off that cliff. Just like the doggy in style, doing a big doggy stretch off that cliff. Veronica's what I'm saying. And that Nine of Cups. It's going to be a pretty good connection. It's going to be a pretty good connection. I think that's going to be pretty solid. So yeah, now you want to know when. The Nine of Cups. YouTube user, I'll get your reading tomorrow. Thank you very much for your other donation. The King of Cups and you got a couple of cups in here, man. King, the Fool, the Nine. 2.5 weeks. 2.5 weeks. All right. That's a solid. That is a solid 2.5 weeks. I think it's pretty clean. General reading. Let's find out about that. Can we get a little general up in here? A little general. I do like the general reads. They're so open to interpretation. I think that was the general reading was my kryptonite when I first started. Because it could be anything. This could be anything. So you get weird cards and I think that's what I need to do. I need to make a video series on general readings. I think that'd be solid. Because I think raise your hand in chat. Let me know. Is general readings your kryptonite if you're new? Because it's so open-ended. You know what I mean? You don't have any path to go. Let me know. The Empress, Ace of Wands and Two of Wands. Ooh, the Ace into the Two. Veronica, look at you with that fiery aspect coming in here. Look at you. You have a door to walk through. Somebody's blocking it right now. Somebody's blocking the door. It's like they're guarding it. They have the key, but they're not getting it to you. And I think that is what is going on. That is what's happening here. Anyway, you got to kind of look at that and feel, kind of feel there, see what's going on. Somebody's holding the key to this. I think they release the key soon. Ace of Wands. It gets you that fiery aspect and it keeps you going. But somebody's holding a key for your next adventure, Veronica, and you need to get that from them. Empress says, I don't think it's going to be a problem, but it's a matter of asking, or it's a matter of approaching, or it's a matter of opening that door. You know what I mean? That is a matter of opening that door to get it going. But, ooh, that is so interesting. I love decks that have that extra stuff in them where you can look at it, you can pick up some of that stuff. Counter a serious relationship. And when in the world is that going to happen? Is that going to happen? Serious relationships. Everybody does like a good serious relationship now. Then Ten of Wands, Herman, the Two of Swords. I think it's going to be later this year before you're looking at a really serious relation. I think it's going to be later this year. All right. It's going to be a later this year. Sheila, did you have a reading? Sheila, let me know if you had a reading. And where did you donate? Let me know. Where did you donate at? Let me know. Sheila, as you can tell, it's a busy night. I may have missed something, so I got to catch up. Divine Goddess, I got to catch up with SP's 7-day. I got to catch up with a couple of people, but it's cool. It's all right. It is all right. Anyway, Tarot Chic, welcome. How you doing? Counter serious relationship and sin. This is something that's going to be later this year. There is a time to where you just sort of relax and let it go. And I think that's big part of it is just to relax and let it go and enjoy the moment, enjoy the relationship, no matter what the time, no matter what the type, enjoy what you have. And it's sort of this appreciation of the moment that sort of expands and makes things happen because the Two of Swords says there's something blocking it right now. And the Ten of Wands says you do have some sort of a stress or expectation or something going about that, right? No, we're talking about generals. Okay, Sheila, thank you. I appreciate your feedback. This is something. This is something indeed. Anyway, I think later this year, but it's a matter of enjoying the moment. It's a matter of embracing whatever you have, no matter what the type, that releases something that you're holding back. And then the door opens because that Hermit needs to get shuffled away. All right. SP has a donation for, let's see if we can click it. SP, next 7 days. What can we do in 7 days? 7 days is who else had 7 days? Sorry, we have 50 donations tonight. So 50 donations tonight. So I think I missed a couple. We're catching up, my friends. It'll be all good. It's all good. Anyway, the next 7 days, King of Pentacles into the Wheel. Earn the money. All right, you earn the money. It's a matter of earning the money, cranking the money out, get the money, earn it, and earn more. Oh, and Vanessa had the 7 days. I got them confused. I thought you did yours. Okay, sorry. It's a busy night. We got 50 donations. I'm sorry. But anyway, you earn the money next 7 days. Get it done. Page of Wands. don't do anything drastic, all right? It feels like anything you do blows up on you in the next 7 days. I would not venture into any new finances. I would not venture into any new adventures. I would not venture in any plans for the future in the next 7 days. Do what you need to do in the next 7 days. Be consistent, do the work, get the work done, and let that be your 7-day period, because there's something brewing out there you don't want to get in. And you need to dodge that. You need to dodge that big time. YouTube users, should I give up on hope of marrying in and getting kids? Oh my. Let's see if we can get some kids up in here. Maybe an Empress, maybe a 10 of Cups. Oh my God, maybe something. Don't give YouTube user bad news tonight. Don't give 4 of Pentacles, but you definitely got to wait. I mean, you got to wait. Coco, thank you for hanging out with us. You got to wait. The 5 of Wands said your goal and their goal, totally different. Your goal and their goal, totally different. I think that's what's important here. You got to understand that Ann is not prepared for this right now. Ann's still sowing the seeds of love, if you know what I mean. King of Wands says they're going to do what is passion for them, what they do. They're going to rock forward. They're going to get it done. But the 4 of Pentacles says they're going to hold back from any of that stuff. They're holding their seeds in. No seed distribution up in here. Ann is not distributing their seeds right now. They're just not distributing their seeds right now. So right now they aren't prepared. Right now they got to sow the seeds of love. And that may be disadvantageous for you sometime. Will the husband win the lottery? Sure, why not? I mean, might as well get the good lottery deck while we're up in here. Can we get, if you're going to win all my friends, if you're going to win the lottery, you're going to win the lottery with the Mons Tarot, okay? The Mons Tarot. Sheila got the joke. Look at you, Sheila. Sheila's on target tonight. Sheila's rocking it tonight. That's what I'm saying. Sheila's 100%. All right, let's find out what's going on. By the way, one of my favorite songs, by the way, it lasts like 20 minutes, but, so does Stairway to Heaven, so whatever. Will the husband win the lottery? That's very specific. And actually say yes. Jay Moon, thank you for your donation. I'm gonna say yes. Okay. Normally, I don't say yes, but I'm actually going to say yes this time. I think you have the 10 of Pentacles really making the grade here. The 10 of Pentacles is poking its head out. It's saying, hello, look at me. This is something that is quite possible. Indeed, the 10 of Pentacles coming out here is pretty important. You got Justice card too. The weight, the scales balanced. The scales are balanced indeed. And things happen. In the Knight of Cups, I think this starts something different. It starts something a little bit different, but that is what's important. Justice card is interesting. Anyway, I do think they win something. Do you think they win something? Do they win? Do they win a gazillion dollars? I don't know. I don't see that, but I see a 10 of Pentacles and money is coming their way. So yeah, Joan, the song is stuck in your head. You're welcome, Joan. I mean, I do this for everybody, I sow the seeds of love myself. That sounds bad, but you know what I'm saying. That sounds bad, but you know what I'm saying. I did skip you. Does Kay's spirit visit me? Interesting. That's cool. By the way, okay, I want to announce something on the stream. I know we got 50 donations and you all don't got time for this. I want to announce something right now, okay? Let me tell you that my cat sees spirits in this damn house. My cat sees spirits in this house. Here's my cat. Like obsessing over something on the roof, obsessing over something on the wall or on the roof or something, obsessing over it, like literally obsessing over it, day after day after day, and there's nothing there. And I tell the cat, there's nothing there. I actually said, there's nothing there. And she looks up and she stares, and she'll do that for like hours, and you can see there's nothing there. She'll do it for hours and she'll just obsess with it. And whatever the spirit will move around too. And she doesn't just look. She goes, "Meow, meow," and she'll talk to it, and she'll just stare at nothing for like a long period of time. I'm telling you, there's something in here. There's something in here. And I would say that it's just the cat, but the dogs do it too. Okay, I take care of 2 dogs for Christina. Those dogs do it too. One started barking at nothing and staring at the roof and barking at nothing. Life is too short. Welcome to the stream. It's been a minute. How you doing? Life is too short. But anyway, there's something here, something floating around over here. All right, does K-Spirit visit me? So, I mean, I'm just saying, animals can see this stuff. It's really weird. Page of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. I think that you have gotten 1 or 2 visits, yes. I don't think every time has been a visit. I just think you've gotten 1 or 2 visits. The reason I say that is because the 9 of Cups into the Queen of Cups. It's like they've gotten what they need emotionally and they left. They got what they need emotionally and they left. All right? They left. But yeah, I think they visited you in the past. The Page of Pentacles, they wanted something earthly, but they couldn't get it. They thought you could help out. They thought you could help out. I think that's what's important there. Anyway, maybe there's squirrels in the attic. No, there's nothing in the attic. I mean, there's nothing in the attic. Anyway, I would have heard something. No, there's nothing there. Anyway, but they'll like just randomly like look up and talk and stuff to the roof. Really wild, really wild. And some of the areas that they've talked to don't have an attic. In other words, it's like a corner to where there's no attic. You know what I'm saying? It's like the corner of the house where there's no attic there. Anyway, I'm just saying. It's kind of weird. All right, let's see. Now we got HK finally. HK's triple shot. And then we got Strength J Moon YouTube user. We're out of here. Okay, let me make sure you got Samantha. Okay, we got 3 HKs. We got 2 Samanthas. All right, let's do the HKs all in a row with the tarot. With the Little Wizards tarot. That's going to be a good one. All right. Austin's feelings for me. What kind of feelings do we have for Austin? Is Austin going to be a good thing going on? Strength, King of Pentacles, and Death. Lonnie, thank you for your very generous donation. I appreciate you. I would say that right now, Austin is not a good bet. I mean, Austin is not a good bet. You have the Strength card. A little patience is needed, but the patience just doesn't really turn out. The King of Pentacles. This is something that's more Austin than you. And the Death card. There needs to be a lot of dramatic change in order to make this work. Overall, I would not chase this too hard. You know, I would not chase this too hard, is what I'm saying. HK. Austin doesn't look clean. Austin doesn't look like a pretty clean connection with that. Nick's feelings for me. HK, you got a lot of feelers out there. What's going on with that? The heat signatures in the wall. Maybe. All right. A Page of Swords. You got a planned tragedy. Jesus. With a sort of a tower. And the 3 of Cups. Nick is a hot mess. It definitely got a hot mess concern here. The 3 of Cups, basically just maybe a hot, and then the planned tragedy, a mess. Nick seems like that they are on and off. Nick seems like they're really passionate when they're on, but when they're off, it's hard to get their attention anymore. You do have a situation where Nick needs a little too much maintenance in the long run, but if you're willing to do something fun, a little temporary, Page of Swords, let's get some done, right? A little casual connection with Nick wouldn't be bad at all, but hardcore feelings. Nick does like to shop around. You do have a little bit of issue with Nick being unreliable. Overall, it just looks like a hot mess, but short-term stuff looks pretty good. It looks pretty good indeed. I mean, I kind of like it. Should I move forward with Austin or Nick? Well, you got a hot mess, and they both don't look good. I mean, if you're looking for move forward, in other words, I want to get serious, or I want to be real hardcore with this, I would say that I would treat both of them with a temporary feeling in mind. I think Nick is going to be a little bit better overall. I think Nick is going to have a little bit better, you have a better of a time. It's going to be a living in the moment kind of thing. But the Ace of Swords says Nick is going to be a little bit more responsive than Austin in the long term. I think both of them are sort of, you know, a little bit challenged for a long-term relationship. You got the Lord of Failure with the Five of Pentacles. You got a couple of really bad fives in there. Overall, the structural stability of both is pretty challenged. If I had to choose, I'd go with Nick. I would go with Nick. Nick, I think, is going to be the most fun. Nick is going to be long-term the best. And it's going to be something that, you know, you enjoy. And I think enjoyment of a relationship is going to be the main factor. And I think that Nick is going to deliver that better than Austin would. Now we got a Samantha double shot. Got a Samantha double shot up in here. And let's see. Will Alyssa get out of the weather funk? Is she in? And will she act normal again? That's kind of hard to do sometimes. Five of Cups and the Emperor. Yes. Yeah, I think she gets out of this funk. I mean, she does, right? The thumbs up. I think she gets out of the funk. The Five of Cups says the funk affects her. She's one of these to where she gets in this and it's hard to drag her out. It's like she's in quicksand or something. It's impossible to drag her out. It's just really difficult when she gets in there to just get her back to normal. You're going to have to just give her space and time, and then she gets the Emperor. It's almost like she takes command of it finally. Because I think Alyssa's problem is she just lets go, lets all these negative thoughts hit her, lets all the crap hit her, and then she just becomes unmanageable. All right? Unmanageable. And finally gets the Emperor, finally gets some responsibility, finally gets step up to the plate, and that is what happens. Was Krista telling the truth about not wanting Alyssa? I think Krista's a kind of a problem child to begin with. Let's see if she's telling the truth. Nine of Swords, Seven of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. Oh, yeah. I think Alyssa is too much baggage for her to handle all at once. You got the Nine of Swords. There's only so much you can handle with the baggage. I think she hits her limit with this person. Seven of Wands is just difficult overall. She just doesn't want to deal with it a lot of times. And the Nine of Cups, she ends up coming back anyway, or she ends up putting up with it anyway. But yeah, doesn't want Alyssa, but she wants something. And Alyssa seems to be, Alyssa seems to be open and available sometimes. But anyway, beehive on the wall would be mostly males. I don't know. I mean, I've been in the attic and there's nothing there. It's just quiet and there's nothing there. It's Texas. So I don't know. Anyway, well, I passed my exam. J Moon wants to pass some exams and get that done. Let's find out. Let's find out if we can pass the exam and get it done. The Tower and the Hierophant. Barely. I think you'll pass, but just barely. I mean, I think you'll go ahead and pass. So that is, I guess that's a thumbs up. But it's like just barely passed it. Just like barely passed it. The Tower. It feels like it's very structurally significant. It's like very difficult to pass a particular exam. But the Hierophant says that, yeah, I think you can barely scrape by. You can barely scrape by with that. Barely scrape by with that. All right. What was that one that said that spammed like 10 gazillion times? Divine Goddess. Did he read for me? Donated. Divine Goddess, where are you? Divine Goddess. I have no idea where you are. Divine Goddess, I'm looking around. I don't see you. Let me know what your question is, Divine Goddess. I don't even see you in here. Anyway, maybe you donated. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Divine Goddess donated there. But I don't see the actual question. Okay, so Divine Goddess, you donated 40 cents, but I don't see an actual question. No, Future's connection with Virgo. All right, we'll do that. Okay, we got it. Okay, future connection with the Virgo. There we go. All right, it's the Virgo. I mean, Virgos, they're a lot of fun. I got to say that. Virgos are a lot of fun. I got to say that. The future connection with the Virgo. Well, it looks pretty clean. You got two majors. You got the Magician and the Moon. I think the Virgo is going to be holding out any emotions at all on you. The Virgo's not going to let you know their emotions. They're going to hold it in. They're going to hold it in. Kind of feels like it's a little challenge to get them to tell you the truth, or to get them to level up, or basically kind of, tell you what's going on. The Magician and the Moon, it'd be a little challenged. If you're willing to drag emotions out of this person, I think it'd be okay. But, Virgos are fun sometimes. I'm a Virgo. Virgos are fun sometimes. Anyway, how does AK feel about me after our date? We had a hot date. And we want to know how they feel about me after said hot date. We can use the Gregory Scott Tarot. If you don't have the Gregory Scott Tarot, it's now on sale. It's on sale for $12. That's insane. At $12. How does AK feel about me after the date? Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. They think you're okay, but they don't really have much emotional resonance with you. I mean, they don't have much emotional resonance with, in other words, there's not a big emotional connection here. Page of Swords. It feels like it's kind of awkward. It's kind of awkward to continue on kind of thing. But the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles, I think they kind of be like, just not a good emotional connection with this individual. Just not a good emotional connection with them. I think they go out again. I think they'd be okay with that. I think they would introduce the aspect of, sort of going forward with something, but I really think it's going to dry up. I really think without that passion, without a lot of passion within this connection, you're not going to have it going on for very long. And I think the passion dries up really fast. Strength, I think it dries up really fast. But if you just look for something to do, or you're just looking for something to sort of hang out, I think it'd be okay. Anything I can do to move up the time frame with a reconciliation? Let's find out. And YouTube user, I will get your reading tomorrow. I think I covered everybody else tonight. I think I finally got caught up with all 54 readings. Anyway, let's find out. Emotional, can I speed this up? Reconciliation. Six of Cups indicates yes. Five of Pentacles with a Five of Cups. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Page of Pentacles. This is something out of your control. Something way out of your control. It feels like the Five of Pentacles. You're looking at this behind the barbed wire. You're looking at this behind barbed wire. You're not able to get control, but you want control. You see things that you don't want. You see things that need to happen, but you don't have the control. I think the Five of Cups, it's emotionally hard to not have a level of control with this situation. It is difficult to have a level of control with this situation. But the Six of Cups, this reconciliation will come through. It is so hard to wait. It is really hard to wait. And it feels like that the longer it waits, the less energy it's going to have still. It feels like the energy is draining out of this thing at a record pace. But overall, the Page of Pentacles says there's just not much. There's just not much. And a lot of times we just have to use the Strength card. We have to be patient. We can't do anything quicker. We can't rush through anything quicker. And we're just going to have to go forth and hope for the best. But yeah, it's out of your control at this point. I think the less energy into it, the better off it's going to be in the long run, basically. And that's what I think. And that is it for me. Sorry about all the skipped readings, makeup readings, etc., etc., etc. But it was busy tonight. Did the best that I could with what I got. Anyway, thank you for being here. We will see you tomorrow.